The Elder Scrolls 6 is in a playable state. Luke reacts. Holy shit.
This also made me audibly laugh out loud and choke on my drink when I read it. So in case you missed it, this kind of came out of nowhere, but somebody reported, quote from Bethesda, "We are in development on the next chapter, The Elder Scrolls 6.
Thank God. No more fucking dookie ass fucking Starfield, dude.
Even now, returning to Tamriel and playing early builds has us filled with the same joy, excitement, and promise of adventure."
Yeah, I'm not sure, Chucky. Also, yeah, Sanity. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Now that sounds pretty wholesome at first, right? I mean, on the one hand, it's notable, like, wow, it's playable. They have a playable build. That's crazy, right? On the other hand, you're also like, they're already moving on from Starfield.
What we watching? We're watching The Elder Scrolls 6 is in a playable state.
Yeah, I'm sure they have a team working on the deal.
Early builds? Shouldn't there have been early builds like 5 years ago? I mean, if they fucking used their brains and went, oh, hey, yeah, Fallout 76 kind of tanked. Maybe we should put the Starfield thing off and make sure it's actually good and just work on The Elder Scrolls 6. You know, the cash cow for our entire company, the Elder Scrolls series. Maybe we should do that. Nah, let's release Starfield.
DLC and everything, but it just came out. I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought that they would have taken some more time, but whatever. This may be the very first time a Bethesda game has ever been in a playable state.
Nah, that's crazy.
Oh man, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I'll give them that. Yeah, it is probably the first time. Yeah, it's I hope it's awesome, but I mean, you can see in the comment section who are they kidding, won't even be in a playable state when it releases. Man, I just hope Starfield isn't an indication of where Bethesda is taking the Elder Scrolls. They severely need new writers and the ability to focus on quality over quantity. Wait,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, other than Skyrim, their writing has always been kind of schmid. Or at least recently, bro. Like, Fallout 4 was okay. I remember the side quests being questionable, but after that, like, when have they had, like, good writing? Like after Skyrim. They only announced it because people wouldn't shut up. They said you can't even say it's in development yet. Oh my God.
really? Damn, even Starfield isn't that far in development. Okay, yeah, they need to engine. Overall, like, the problem for them is that it's going to be mighty hard to shake these negative perceptions. Because you guys remember I did the survey of the game, or of players, like, I wonder if I can pull up those. So I asked the community 3 months ago. So after the dust had settled, I asked everybody, after Starfield, are you more or less excited for the Elder Scrolls 6? And 61% of players said they're less excited. 33 said indifferent, didn't really change. Only 6% said they played Starfield and were more excited after playing Starfield, which it doesn't take a genius to figure out. Like, when you play a game from a studio, you should play it and be like, wow, I can't wait to see what they do next. And that's where most people are with, like, you play Red Dead 2 and you're like, oh my God, can you imagine what GTA 6 is going to be like? Or you go and play, like, I don't know, Cyberpunk 2077 2.0, like with Phantom Liberty and everything. And you're like, okay, it started rough, but with what this is now, I can only imagine what The Witcher 4 is going to be like. You know, you get...
Yeah. I mean, Bethesda's on a slippery slope. With people not saying they are dying, they are far from it, but their last few games sucked ass. Yeah, when your best, like, most recent game is Starfield, it's like, or I mean, like, you know, Fallout 4, that came out 8 years ago, almost 9 years ago, you know? Oh my God, Red Dead 2 and Baldur's Gate devs? Yeah, that's what they fucking need, dude. Holy shit.
Get really, really excited after you play the thing and you know the next thing's going to be better. With this, it's like, this is the opposite of what you want. This is not what you want to see. Players that play Starfield, or at least have been exposed to Starfield, because we can't verify every one of the 72,000 have played it, but players exposed to it, at the very least, only 6% are more excited. And somebody asked, didn't you do this poll already? I did.
Yeah, dude. Their best recent game is Fallout 4. Yeah, some might even say Skyrim. Dude, I mean, yeah, some people fucking hated Fallout 4. Some people disliked it. Were just kind of like, this is okay. And honestly, it's a fun game. It's a fun sandbox. But yeah, the story's okay. It's just okay. It's not good. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just okay. But I will say again, the sandbox is very fun. It did feel like a Bethesda game, right? Starfield, for me at least, I needed to like really use my brain to try and find the quests and shit or whatever missions or whatever. And that's why I didn't like Starfield, is because I couldn't go get lost on whatever because I had to go through this solar system, through this screen, through that loading screen, through this, through that, through this. And then just to get on a planet, and then it'd be like, oh yeah, your marker's here. You have to get in your ship, then you get in your ship, and then it's not nowhere to be found. Like, it was just like, okay, I can't fucking find this thing, dude. If I wanted to play a game where I literally couldn't fucking find anything, I would just play fucking Morrowind, because at least I know there's guides to that game. Just saying, yeah. Trust me, brother. Trust me. It is painful seeing this, where this company has gone, okay? I was trying to have an open mind, okay?
Because I wanted to test to see if it changed. So the original poll, where's the survey portion? There's a poll there, and then when I go to this one now, it's also not giving me the poll, which is the one we were just looking at. Did YouTube just like glitch out on me? This is weird. On the original poll that said they were more excited. And as time went by after
Jake, sleep well royalty. I love you, motherfucker. So fucking know with March Madness? Yeah, me too, dude. Me too. I've never watched much March Madness because my favorite team always got eliminated first round, so, you know. It goes far to say that they haven't made a great RPG since Oblivion. I love Skyrim and I like Fallout 4, but Oblivion was the last great RPG they made. That's fair. That's fair, bro. Honestly. I mean, Skyrim, I don't know, dude. I never played Skyrim for the main quest, you know? I was never playing that shit for the main quest. I was playing for all the other quests, you know what I'm saying? So, you might be right, actually. Plus, like, the spell building, I feel like, was better than Oblivion. Like, there's, yeah, I can see what you're saying for sure, actually.
Months and months of exposure to it, playing more of the game, they grew less excited the more they played Starfield, and the longer it sat with them. And it was also around...
Dude's bracket is dead. GG's Meg.
70,000 votes. So at the very least, the consensus seems to be among the average gamer that voted on that survey, over 70,000 people. The consensus is that the more they were exposed to Starfield, the less excited they were for the next game. And overwhelmingly, people are less excited for the sequel than they are indifferent or more excited. And that's a...
Can't wait to get Starfield too, bro. Yo, what's up, Dio? We were reacting to the Elder Scrolls 6 is in a playable state.
Big problem for Bethesda, and most of the frustrations people have can be boiled down to like frustrations with the technology, issues with like the engine, things like that. I don't know. I am hopeful, but time will tell.
Yo, what's up, odd guy? How's it going, bro? What's new, dude? Welcome in.
Well, I think if they stick with the creation engine, even if they do a lot of work on it, it's going to be a big old uphill battle.
Yeah.
To overcome these negative perceptions. Why is there such a hard push for graphical enhancement when people literally just want a good story mechanics? I mean, I think most of it is just that right now people feel very underwhelmed with the current performance and graphical fidelity levels of most major releases. And so people are like, we want better. We're paying $500 for a new console.
Replied to your comment once? That's sick, dude. I love Luke Stevens, bro. Or Luke. Yeah. It's Luke Stevens, right? Yeah, dude. He makes really high quality content. He also covers a lot of like sick gaming news and shit.
And it feels like we're still playing PS4 and PS3 games like we saw with Rise of the Ronin. So it's like, can we crank the knobs a little bit? Can we make things that really look next generation and feel and play next generation? And so it's all a balancing act. I mean, some studios are leaning heavily into that fidelity. Others are trying to lean more into core mechanics. Some are not achieving high fidelity or solid performance and mechanics. And in that case, you're like, how did this even happen? So there's always going to be a push for higher fidelity stuff also, because it makes the game easier to sell when you have high fidelity footage that you can showcase to people.
Ooh, look, it's so pretty. Ooh, look at the game we're releasing. It's so pretty. Look at it. Ooh, don't you want to play it? Come on, it looks next gen. Come on. Not to mention my sister made a bracket for her fucking 4-month-old baby, and it was in first. And I was in second before tonight. I'm losing to a fucking baby. Dude's cooked. Fuck, we got this before GTA 6. We're gonna get that before The Elder Scrolls 6. Dude. I mean, here's the thing. GTA 6, unless Bethesda really kicks into high gear, is going to release before The Elder Scrolls 6. So, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they kind of have to follow it up. Like, they're basically, like, in a way, following up GTA 6. Because there's no way that people aren't gonna at least somewhat compare the two or be like, well, we waited less time for GTA 6, and we got Red Dead Redemption 2. We waited less time for GTA 6, and we got Red Dead Redemption 2 in between. What do we get from Bethesda in between Skyrim and The Elder Scrolls 6? Oh, that's right. Fallout 76, Fallout 4, and Starfield. Poop, and medium rare poop. You know? Talking about GTA 6 getting pushed back. Oh, yeah, dude. It's definitely getting pushed back. Yo, Kobe, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you, gangsta.
People, and they're like, oh my God, it looks so good. It looks really good, you know?
But that's a good thing, dude. That's a good thing. I'd rather them fucking push it back, you know what I'm saying? At least from my POV. They were kind of pressured to announce GTA 6 because of leaks. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think they should push it back. However far it takes for them to make a good game. You know what I'm saying? Starfield allegedly pushed it back. But it wasn't enough, clearly.
That goes a long way. CDPR has an amazing engine and still chose to move to Unreal Engine 5. Don't know how Bethesda can stick with the creation engine when it's so flawed. I agree. I mean, that's a great way of putting it.
Yo, odd guy, I appreciate you, bro. You're a fucking real one, dude.
It's like CDPR is choosing to move to Unreal Engine, and they're...
No, Starfield's budget was about twice the amount of Baldur's Gate 3. They could do so much better. Dude, I really don't know why these fuckers needed to go, oh yeah, you know what we're gonna do, dude? We're gonna make a bunch of procedurally generated planets. We're gonna make all this shit. We're gonna make this huge galaxy. Like, bro, make 4 to 8 planets, dude. Just make 4 to 8 planets and make them really good. Make them really good. Why the fuck did they have to make a bunch of shitty ones? With a mid-story, you know what I'm saying? Red Dead Redemption got a few pushbacks, though. Yeah, I mean, it's fucking Rockstar. Yeah, they aren't gonna fucking do you dirty, hopefully, at least. Yo, what's up, Brizzy? Brisby. Quandimple, what's up, gangster? It's a good idea on paper, low-key. They just didn't execute the idea well. Yeah, I mean, also, No Man's Sky kind of beat them to the sauce that they were trying to create, you know?
Red Engine was so powerful, it made one of the most graphically impressive games of all time in the form of Cyberpunk, especially with the Phantom Liberty update with 2.0 and 2.1 and everything. So if they chose to move to Unreal...
Dude, of course, Hollow. That shit, on God, was really good, bro. Like, keep pushing that shit, bro. For real, for real.
How does Bethesda get away with it? Like, how does Bethesda think that their tool is more viable than Unreal? And
I feel like Bethesda isn't really, like, looking around. Like, I feel like they have enough brand, like, whatever. Duckling, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate you, bro. Like, brand, notoriety that they can just get away with doing pretty much anything that they want, right? And they aren't looking around. Like, literally, CD Projekt Red is a good example, you know? Like, fucking take notes. Or even just look at No Man's Sky and how bad that was and how bad people reacted to it. It should be pretty obvious, you know? I actually didn't hate Cyberpunk at launch. I was, like, in the minority of it, right? But, like, I didn't hate it, mainly because I didn't, like, bind all the hype. Bro, you're like a pro streamer. You only have 2 viewers. Oh, you just weren't. Yo, thank you, brother. I'm also live on Twitch right now. So that's where a lot of my viewership comes from. NMS team are insane. One of the worst releases of all time. They stuck at it, and it's great now. Wait, NMS? NMS. They also got Xbox under them, so they had no rush. No Man's Sky. Thank you. But yeah, Quendable, if you want to come through, bro, feel free. First link in the description. I'll check that after this video. No, somebody was talking in the YouTube chat.
Really, as far as I can tell, in every interview I've ever seen of Todd Howard, it comes back to they know the tool, the modding community knows the tool, the creation engine is what I'm meaning. And beyond that, they're able to work very quickly with the creation engine. But I think as we've seen, speed does.
Are they working quickly, though? Are they, though? And is it actually quickly? Oh, we can work quickly.
Doesn't mean anything if the quality drops significantly and is way below the competition. And this is the thing, like, you've seen those showcases and tech demos of the Unreal Engine 5.4 and everything. You've seen the clips of that new Captain America game. Like, that's the level of fidelity that the Unreal Engine is going to start really pushing. And if Bethesda is still running the creation engine and like the Elder Scrolls 6 is an incremental upgrade over Starfield, I just think it's going to get crucified. Like, it's not even going to be slightly competitive. Because bear in mind, we also have not seen a lot of big open world adventure games on the AAA scale this generation that have been built exclusively for modern hardware. Even some of the biggest games that have released so far on the PS5 and Xbox.
Dude, I'm really hoping that they prove everyone wrong, right? Because I love Bethesda, but yeah, dude, I don't really have high expectations, to be honest with you.
Have been like cross-compatible, backwards compatible.
After playing Starfield and then playing Alan Wake 2, Remedy like way overtook Bethesda in my for me in my favorite game devs.
Compatible. Like even God of War Ragnarok was also playable on the PS4, was it not? So like, I think once we start seeing those games in the coming years, it's gonna blow your mind. Like, I think it's gonna blow your mind. Yeah, just imagine once GTA 6 comes out, all anybody's gonna be talking about is like, this game doesn't look as good as that game. Like even after Red Dead 2 came out, everybody was like,
bro, playing Red Dead 2 for the first time was mind blowing to me. I was like, brother, how much closer can we get to real life, dude? How much closer can we get? That shit blew my fucking mind, dude. Playing it on Xbox too, not even on on a good monitor, right? On like a PC or some shit, like just on Xbox. It was awesome, bro. Yo, what's up, Entity? How goes it, bro?
Like, it's not as good. It's not as good as that. So, game sucks.